Hi everybody, Eric here. Welcome to another Re-Energize Stretch. Let's hop right into things. I am going to use a chair today, so if you have one nearby, desk chair, kitchen chair, anything like that, it's going to help us assist with some of the stretches. So let's just go ahead and get the blood flowing with some nice and easy marching here. Get the muscles loose, promote some blood flow to that bottom half of the body. You want to have some good posture. Use this time to take some deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just get those knees up nice and high. Next, what I want you to do is start to open up the hips by bringing that knee out and down. Okay, so you're going to come out and down, up, out, and down. This is really going to help loosen up that hip. We're going to do about 10 per side. If you need to hold on to a chair, a table for a little bit of balance, that's completely fine. Let's do 2 more, and then we'll try the other leg. Good, 1 more. Good. Next, let's try that left side, so same thing. Bring it up, out, and down. Just like a big circular motion with that knee. Just opening up that hip, loosening up that glute, promoting some dynamic, fluid stretches. Good. Let's do a few more here. Open it up. Good. A couple more. Good. Good. Next, let's move up into the midsection of our body. Let's take a nice wide stance. What you're going to do here with your arms just in the middle here, we're going to rotate at the waist, keeping our feet planted nice and solid, pointing forward. This is going to help loosen up our spine from our lower back all the way up to the base of our neck. As you can see, I'm rotating from my waist up, and my legs are nice and stationary. You want to go nice and slow here, not to make yourself dizzy. Remember, take some deep breaths, get full rotations in. As we go. Good, a couple more to finish up. Good. Next, let's move up into the upper body and into the shoulders. Let's get some big arm circles in here. Start to loosen up that chest, the shoulders, back as well. Okay, a lot of tension in those shoulders and that neck, so let's go ahead and promote some movement, some blood flow. Good, nice and easy. Good. Let's go ahead and reverse it now. Take it backwards, open up that chest, pin those shoulder blades together. Take some nice deep breaths. As you work through, use this time to de-stress, relax, take the tension right out of those muscles. Good, 1 more. Perfect. So now let's work all the way up the body, up to the neck. So first off, we're just going to go with our neck, just simple left to right turns. Okay, nice and easy. You don't want to get yourself dizzy, you don't want to injure your neck. If you've been in a straight forward position or looking down for most of your day, we just want to move it in various ranges of motion here. Promote some blood flow, relieve that tension. Let's do a couple more. Good. Let's put our hands down by our side, staying in that neck region. All we're going to simply do here is left side, right side. Nice and slow, you're not forcing anything. Trying to movement here. Again, just a dynamic stretch, loosen up the neck, nice active stretch as we're working through. Each time you're trying to get a little bit more range of motion. Again, you're not forcing it, but you are helping to loosen and lengthen that muscle. Good. Next, staying with that, I want you to just pick a side. You can stay on that side. What you're going to do is put that right hand on the top. And you're going to take your left hand, put that right in your lower back. And all you're going to do here is pull with a little bit of pressure on top as you exhale. Bringing that right ear to that right shoulder. You're going to feel a nice, great stretch up the left side of your neck. Again, you'll see my hands in my lower back here. This is going to help promote a nice stretch through my shoulder and into my chest as well. And at any point, if you want to relax your neck and then go back into that stretch, just remember, as you apply pressure, you want to exhale as well. So, as I exhale, slight pressure on top. Good, let's relax it. We'll do 1 more, and then we'll switch sides. Inhale, apply pressure, and exhale. Great job. Let's go ahead and hop onto the other side. Right hand's go behind the back, left side's coming up and over. Again, you're going to feel a nice stretch through that chest, also that deltoid and the shoulder as well. So inhale through the nose. Slight exhale out, slight pressure. Good. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out and slight pressure on top. Good. Let's go one more. Inhale, apply the pressure, slight push down. Good. Awesome. Come back to your standing position. If you do have that chair, even a desk or a kitchen counter here, what you're going to do, we're going to help stretch out that back for you. So I want to take a nice wide stance. And all you're going to do here is place your hands on that counter. Keep my legs pretty much locked out. You can put a slight bend. And all I'm going to do is inhale. And as I exhale, I'm going to drop my head and my chest down while my hands are mounted up top. And just let myself sink into that stretch. This is going to stretch your calves, hamstrings, glutes, lower back, all the way up to the back of your neck. Feel free to lean to your left, to your right, get a little bit more stretch on each side. Just remember, deep breaths. If you need to, you can come out of the stretch and relax. And then inhale slowly. Exhale as you drop. Really get deep into that stretch. Allow the gravity to pull you down closer to the ground. Good. Let's come out of that stretch nice and slow so you don't get lightheaded here. If you do have that chair, couch, ottoman, anything like that, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you an assisted pigeon stretch here. So all you're going to do here is take one leg up, cross it over. You're simply just going to lean over with your chest and your arms, excuse me. And you're going to lean right over. You're going to feel a nice stretch in that hip and in that back as well. You can also work diagonally away from that opposite hip to give you a nice deep stretch in that hip area. Feel free to kind of explore different ranges of motion, opposite end, in the middle. You want to get that chest right over that shin, over that foot, leaning forward. Remember, you're exhaling here. Make sure you don't have a chair with wheels on it for obvious safety reasons. And if you'd like, if you're comfortable in this stretch, it's not too painful, you can even rock back and forth nice and slow. It's going to help loosen up that hip. It's going to feel tighter in certain positions, but it's also going to loosen itself up. A couple more seconds as a position, then we'll work on to the other side. Good. Let's go ahead and reverse that chair. We're going to use that other leg, bring that up, same exact principle, same exact technique. For me, my left leg's coming up. This tends to be my tighter side, so I might have a little bit more limited range of motion. If you can also get that knee down, that's also going to be great for this stretch. So again, I'm working over the center to start, and we're going to pull it diagonally. Back to the center. Remember, deep breaths. Hips tend to get really tight, which creates a lot of lower back pain. So you can rock back and forth. So you really want to work through the stretch. Deep breathing is extremely important here. A couple more seconds in this position here. Good. Now you can keep that chair nearby, or you may not even need it for this chair. For this stretch. I'm going to go down onto one knee here. I'm going to help stretch that hip flexor for you. So I get my left leg up. Chair's there if I need it for balance. Right knee's down. I have good posture up top. I'm just slightly leaning forward, so I can open up my hip flexor here. Deep breath. You can also really shorten up on us when we're sitting nowadays in the car, on the couch, at the office. You want to relax that, kind of lean back, come out of that stretch, and then we'll inhale, exhale, lean forward. Again, you're not bouncing, you're not really forcing, you're just keeping good posture, pushing slightly forward with the hips. You'll know, you'll start to feel that tension in the front of the hip. It's also going to help stretch that quad as well. Good. All right, let's come out of that stretch. You can switch legs. I'm going to get rid of this chair here. If you need it for balance, continue to use it. We're just going to that opposite side now. So I get my right leg up, left knee's down, good posture up top, slightly leaning forward. Good. Great stretch to do on a daily basis. It's going to really help open up the front of the hips, which in turn really helps with lower back health. If your front of your hips are tight, that pulls on your lower back. So a lot of times, your lower back pain really starts in the front side of your body. Let's do one more here. Good. Let's have you come back up onto your feet nice and slow. Let's stretch out those hamstrings for you. Nice wide stance. And we're just slowly going to reach down for the floor as we exhale out. We're going to stretch all the way from the back of our calves through our hamstring, glutes, and lower back. Remember, deep breaths here. Drop that head, let gravity work with you, not against you. If you can't touch the floor, that's fine. If you have a pillow at home or a book in the office, you can always use that as a support. Deep breaths here. This can be a painful stretch for some folks. A couple more deep breaths, then we'll slowly come up out of this position. Good, let's come up nice and slow here. Have a nice active stretch for our lower back here, so I want you to stand about shoulders width apart. And all we're simply going to do is just lean to the left and then lean to the right. These are going to stretch small muscles in the lower back. They get tight right around the spine. By doing this, when I lean to the right, it's going to stretch that left side for me. You can always throw your hand up and lean over if you want a little bit more intensity each time you're coming on over. Or you can stay just right here. Very simple stretch you do in the morning. Most people don't, if you look at it, won't think you're going to get a ton of benefit, but by loosening up that lower back, it's going to relieve a lot of tension here. Each time, you want to get a little bit lower on that thigh, closer down to that kneecap. Let's do one more on each side. Good. Last but not least, let's work on our hands and our forearms. We use them every day with the mouse, cell phone, keyboard, anything like that. So let's stretch out those fingers in the forearm. So let's put one hand up, pull back on those fingers. You don't want to jam too hard, but just enough pressure so you can feel a nice, tight stretch in that bottom forearm. Like so. A lot of people don't stretch their forearms or their fingers. Hands will get tight over time as we experience pain. Helps with golfers, elbow, tennis elbow, things like that. Let's go down with the fingers, pull back. This is now going to stretch the top of the forearm and elbow muscles. Good, left side. And then down. All right, awesome job. Let's finish out class. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. I want you to inhale through your nose as much air as you can. I'm going to count to 3. I want you to hold that air for 3 seconds and then exhale as much air as you can. It's going to help reset your body, get some good energy, good fuel into your system. So inhale through the nose, fill up those lungs, hold 1, 2, 3, exhale out of the mouth, let all that tension, all that negativity go. Really empty those lungs out. Good, get ready, round 2, inhale. Fill up those lungs as much as you can. Hold 1, 2, 3. Exhale through the mouth. And our final breath together here. Inhale through the nose. Fill the lungs up. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Now hold 1, 2, 3. Exhale through the mouth. Awesome job, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Hope you feel a little bit looser, a little less stress, a little less tension in your life. Thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your day.